But how does this Marvel allegation impact the dynamics of the royal family circle and her future? Come with us as we explore the details of this remarkable proclamation, a journey of strength, motherhood, and fresh starts, and you will gain remarkable insights. A major news concerning his daughter Mahra has been made by Muhammad bin Rashid al-Maktoum, the present ruler of Dubai and an Emirati babysitter. A separation has occurred. Many were shocked when Sheikh Mahra announced her divorce from Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid al-Maktoum in early 2024. Her public announcement of her divorce came just over a year after a wedding that captivated Dubai and the world at large. She had just given birth to their first child, so the announcement's timing couldn't have been more pivotal. Into the field with a daughter, also called Mahra. With the divorce decree released on Sheikh Mahra's Instagram, there was no longer any room for confusion. Members of the royal family often lead quiet lives, so it was rare to see how it dealt with personal feelings. The dissolution of her marriage was clearly signaled by her actions. A hanging circumlate when one considers the meticulousness with which members of the royal family are picked. Even though she didn't explain why she was officially declaring the marriage over, her words and tone gave the impression of independence and finality. On the other hand, the surprising timing of this statement so soon after the news was delivered may present some complications. Being a mother was a major accomplishment for Sheikh Mahra, both professionally and personally, since she made her divorce public a few months after becoming a mother. The delivery of her child often focused on her new lifestyle with her kid. Without speaking a word, Sheikh Mahra may have been stating her will to forge her own way as a mother on her own. The suddenness of the news captivated the region and beyond, prompting conversations about her courage and how her desire challenges traditional norms, especially among the royal family. Even though many women in our world face physical violence and adultery, the ruler's daughter from Dubai would not tolerate her husband's behavior. The fact that he didn't understand and instead spent time with other women irritated her. Even though Sheikh Mahra is in a Muslim nation where males are allowed to own more property than women. Mahra was upset with her decision, yet she still went ahead and disagreed. For standing up for what she believes in, she has the admiration of girls everywhere. Nevertheless, in May 2024, just before their divorce, Sheikh Mahra and Sheikh Mohammed celebrated the birth of their first child, a daughter they called Mahra. On this day, the young royal couple started a new chapter in their lives after being in the spotlight for their extravagant wedding and whirlwind romance. Sheikh Mahra's social media posts about her life as a mother, including updates on her daughter's arrival and sweet moments with her, were well received by fans. From the very beginning of her journey as a mother, Sheikh Mahra documented the fragile yet lovely bond she shared with her infant through her social media posts. Using language that conveyed her awe at this unprecedented occurrence, she expressed her joy and gratitude in her posts, plus her determination to help her daughter. Unlike the pomp and circumstance that usually surrounds royal families and her ostentatious public persona, every post seemed to offer a window into the quieter, more personal part of her life. The metamorphosis her daughter brought into her life, which became so overwhelming because it was treasured, was occasionally hinted at in her captions. Also, despite the recent lifestyle changes, the beginning seemed to create a reassuring relationship with Sheikh Mahra, especially as she adjusted to life as a single parent following Sheikh Mohammed's split. Her devotion to her baby is something that her fans may find inspiring, since she often posts reflective captions about her life with her daughter. In spite of the unexpectedly difficult circumstances, she seems to have chosen to embrace her role as a mother and provide a nurturing environment for her daughter, as these brief updates showed. A recent performance by Sheikh Mahra had her fans going wild. She finally shared an Instagram photo of her daughter's face. Something very special happened here. It was for her and all those who had encouraged her to become a mother, not just herself. In earlier posts, she would occasionally obscure the child's face with her shield, but now she always appears to be facing away or slightly out of sight. Thus, when Sheikh Mahra shared this fresh photo and asked everyone to do the same, it seemed like a personal, touching moment. By highlighting her daughter's delicate features in gentle, natural light, the photograph captured a tranquil, even mystical bond between mother and toddler. Many of Sheikh Mahra's admirers were overjoyed to see this intimate look into her life, while many others were quick to offer their congratulations on her daughter's blossoming beauty. It appears that Sheikh Mahra is expressing her satisfaction at witnessing her daughter's growth as a result of her experience as a mother in this submission. When she submitted, Sheikh Mahra was dealing with the fallout of her highly publicized divorce and life as a single mother. It was believed that her enthusiasm and resolve to completely embrace this new chapter may be shown in her first public display of her daughter's face. She appeared to be proudly proclaiming her devotion and her unwavering determination to always be there for her child. Fans got a glimpse of her determination and devotion as she builds a future for her daughter and herself, in addition to the joy she displays in parenthood at this moment. The snapshot, which captured a special moment in the life of this young queen as she navigated conflict and her own choices, became an invaluable keepsake for anyone who saw her narrative unfold. Sheikh Mahra continued to share bits and pieces of her pregnancy story as her child grew older. Because of the closeness they seemed to share as a royal mother and daughter, her admirers have taken an interest in them. In a recent statement, Sheikh Mahra paid tribute to her father with a moving social media post. Your Highness. During a time of personal change, she quietly and honestly revealed how much his encouragement meant to her. This manifesto of appreciation and love touched the lives of many. She lauded his tenacity in defending fairness and justice, traits she seems to admire and aspire to have herself. There was more to the message than a mere thank you. Also, an emotional tribute that mirrored her delight at being his daughter and witnessing firsthand the high expectations he has for Dubai and its inhabitants. The remarks made by Sheikh Mahra hinted at a bond of closeness and affection between the father and daughter that transcends the ceremonial nature of their royal roles. Her admiration was perceived as transcending individual mentoring. In it, she also thanked him for his broader impact and praised his leadership qualities, which she has seen throughout her life. In addition to showing her admirers how much she values her father, this message also highlights the values that Sheikh Mohammed represents in the UAE. As a one-of-a-kind and touching moment, Sheikh Mahra ascended the stage to pay tribute to the person who has inspired her and guided her course in life. People who held Sheikh Mohammed in high esteem found resonance in her tribute, elevating the esteem with which his artwork and legacy as an advocate for equality and progress are held by many.